Hello friends, once again welcome back to ICDS Supervisor Fast Track. കൂട്ടുകാരെ, നമ്മുടെ ചാനൽ തുടങ്ങി ഏകദേശം ഒരു മാസം പിന്നിടുമ്പോൾ വിലയേറിയ സബ്സ്ക്രിപ്ഷനും നിർദ്ദേശവും നൽകിക്കൊണ്ട് ഞങ്ങളെ പിന്തുണച്ച എല്ലാ കൂട്ടുകാർക്കും ഫാസ്റ്റ് ട്രാക്കിൻ്റെ വിലയേറിയ നന്ദി അറിയിച്ചുകൊള്ളുന്നു. പരീക്ഷയ്ക്ക് ഇനി ഏകദേശം 18 ദിവസം മാത്രമേ അവശേഷിക്കുന്നുള്ളൂ എന്ന കാര്യം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഓരോരുത്തർക്കും അറിയുന്നതാണല്ലോ. പരീക്ഷയുടെ 5 ദിവസം മുമ്പ് തന്നെ ബാക്കി അവശേഷിക്കുന്ന ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് ടോപ്പിക്കുകൾ കൂടി കവർ ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് ഞങ്ങൾ ശ്രദ്ധിക്കുന്നതാണ്. ഇനിയുള്ള ടോപ്പിക്കുകൾ യഥാസമയം ലഭിക്കുന്നതിനായി ചാനൽ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യാത്ത കൂട്ടുകാർ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്തും നോട്ടിഫിക്കേഷൻ യഥാസമയം ലഭിക്കാൻ ബെൽ ബട്ടൺ എനേബിൾ ചെയ്തും തീവ്ര പരിശീലനത്തിൻ്റെ ഭാഗമാവാൻ ഓരോരുത്തരും ശ്രദ്ധിക്കുമെന്ന് വിശ്വസിക്കുന്നു. ഇന്ന് നമ്മൾ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്ന ടോപ്പിക് നിയോനാറ്റൽ കെയറിലെ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് ടോപ്പിക്കായ ബ്രസ്റ്റ് ഫീഡിങ് ആൻഡ് ഇമ്മ്യൂണൈസേഷൻ എന്ന ഒരു ടോപ്പിക്കാണ്. നമ്മുടെ ICDS സൂപ്പർവൈസർ എക്സാമിനേഷനിലെ വളരെയധികം റിപ്പീറ്റഡ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് വരുന്ന ഒരു ഏരിയ കൂടിയാണിത്. കൂട്ടുകാർക്ക് ഏവർക്കും പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട കുറച്ച് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസും ആൻസേഴ്സും ഇവിടെ ഷെയർ ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്നു. ഫസ്റ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ: The process of introduction of weakened pathogen into human body is vaccination. Vaccination is the process of introduction of weakened pathogen into human body. Dash is the process of stimulating the body to produce antibody and other immune responses through vaccine. The answer is active immunization. Active immunization is the process of stimulating the body to produce antibody and other immune responses through vaccine. Dash is a immunobiological substance designed to produce specific protection against a given disease. Vaccine. Vaccine is a immunobiological substance designed to produce specific protection against a given disease. The first recombinant antigen vaccine approved for human use. Answer is hepatitis B. Hepatitis B is the first recombinant antigen vaccine approved for human use. The process of weakening a pathogen is called attenuation. Attenuation is the process of weakening a pathogen. The concept of vaccination was first developed by Edward Jenner. Edward Jenner developed the concept of vaccination firstly. The first vaccine was developed by Louis Pasteur. The first vaccine was developed by Louis Pasteur. The first vaccine developed by Louis Pasteur was against Rabies Virus. The first vaccine developed by Louis Pasteur was against Rabies Virus. Universal Immunization Program launching year 1985. In the year 1985, Universal Immunization Program launched. When was smallpox vaccine invented? 1798. In the year 1798, smallpox vaccine invented. EPI was launched in India. January 1978. January 1978, EPI was launched in India. Measles vaccine is kept in refrigerator in freezer. Measles vaccine is kept in refrigerator in freezer. According to National Immunization Schedule, immunization for how many diseases in infants? 6 diseases. According to National Immunization Schedule, immunization for 6 diseases in infants conducted. What method should be used by the administer the BCG vaccine correctly? Intradermal scratch injection. Intradermal scratch injection was the method it should be used by to administer the BCG vaccine correctly. Vaccine against polio was developed by Jonas Salk. Vaccine against polio was developed by Jonas Salk. Pentavalent vaccine is protects against DPT, Haemophilus influenza B, hepatitis B. Pentavalent vaccine is protects against the diseases DPT, Haemophilus influenza B, hepatitis B. Pregnant women should be immunized for TT vaccine. Pregnant women should be immunized for TT vaccine. Vaccine that leaves permanent scar. BCG. BCG is the vaccine that leaves permanent scar. DASH is a combined vaccine. DPT. DPT is a combined vaccine. Site of BCG vaccine is left deltoid. Left deltoid is the site of BCG vaccine. When was first round pulse polio program launched? December 1995. In the year December 1995, the first round pulse polio program launched. MMR vaccine is protection against the disease meningococcal meningitis. MMR vaccine is a protection against the disease meningococcal meningitis. Dose of BCG vaccine 0.1 mg in 1 ml. BCG vaccine dosage is 0.1 mg in 1 ml. Which is milk ejection hormone? Oxytocin. Oxytocin is a milk ejection hormone. Breast milk provide energy of how much kilocalories? 60 to 75 kcal per 100 ml. Breast milk provide energy how much kilocalories? 60 to 75 kcal per 100 ml. Milk expressed at the beginning of feeding is fore milk. Milk expressed at the beginning of feeding is fore milk. Percentage of water content in breast milk is 88%. 88% is the percentage of water content in breast milk. Breast milk contains which type of immunoglobulin? Immunoglobulin A, immunoglobulin M. Breast milk contains immunoglobulin A and immunoglobulin M. Protein content in human milk is 1.2 gram. Protein content in human milk is 1.2 g. Breast milk is ejected with the help of which hormone? Oxytocin. Breast milk is ejected with the help of oxytocin hormone. Expressed breast milk can be stored at room temperature for how many hours? 8 hours. Expressed breast milk can be stored at room temperature for 8 hours. The protein of breast milk mostly contains which albumins? Lacto-albumin. The protein of breast milk mostly contains lacto-albumins. Breast milk is produced with the help of which hormone? Prolactin. Breast milk is produced with the help of prolactin hormone. Which policy is one of the important intervention towards global support for breastfeeding? BFHI. BFHI is the policy, one of the important intervention towards global support for breastfeeding. Breastfeeding should be initiated within how many hours after normal delivery? Half an hour to 1 hour. Breastfeeding should be initiated within half an hour to 1 hour after a normal delivery. Breastfeeding should be initiated within how many hours after cesarean section? 1 to 2 hours. After 1 to 2 hours, breastfeeding should be initiated within a cesarean section, after a cesarean section. Duration of exclusive breastfeeding 6 months. 6 months is the duration of exclusive breastfeeding. When the first World Breastfeeding Week was celebrated? 1992. In the year 1992, first World Breastfeeding Week was celebrated. The duration of secretion of colostrum 2 to 3 days. 2 to 3 days is the duration of secretion of colostrum. The pros